Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second annual Second Amendment rally. And I understand that we are attending this one in a virtual manner, but I thank you for taking the time out to watch. My name is Kevin Dixie. Everybody calls me Katie. Please do so. Remain casual with me. We're all friends. We're here to talk about the Second Amendment, right? And I have the privilege of traveling this country doing some pretty cool things, whether it's speaking in communities to do enrichment, outreach work, more whole healing of the human body, or whether it's teaching people to protect that human body. And the one thing that I've noticed is that we miss out on a lot of opportunities when it comes to the Second Amendment, right? And so I want to talk to you today about where can we go. And here's what I mean by that. I am probably not from where you're from. You're probably not from where I'm from. Whether you immigrated into the country, whether you were born here, you were probably born in a different state. Even if you were born in the same state, it's a great chance you were born in a different city. We probably grew up around different cultures, doing different things. Your family's probably different. Our life experiences are different and all those things, right? But when we look at what the Second Amendment is, let's just really pause and think about that. It is the true form of freedom that has a tangible representation, being the gun, right? It is the one thing that affords you freedom that actually has something you can hold in your hand and understand, oh, this affords me that. This is going to make sure that I can protect who I am, where I'm from, my culture, my beliefs, my persons, all those things. And what we are missing is the fact that the Second Amendment and the things that it affords us, especially this tangible object, we've missed where we can go together. And that's what I want us to realize. What we do in fighting for our rights brings us together. I don't care who you are or where you come from. If you're watching this, that means you care about the Second Amendment. At minimum, you're curious about the Second Amendment. That means that now I'm in front of you. That means that now we're connected. Even though it might just be by video, because COVID had different plans for us. But that means we're still connected. When we meet at different functions around the country, we are connected. When you go to your local gun range, whether you talk to the person you're shooting next to or not, you are then connected. And how many times at the range have you seen or been a part of the process where somebody has a cool gun and they let somebody else shoot it? And that person probably doesn't look like them, probably doesn't have the same political beliefs as they do, but nobody cares about that. They're like, hey, come on over. Shoot this gun, shoot my ammo. I don't care. Just come have a good time, be a part of what I'm enjoying, because the Second Amendment brings us together. When we look at all the chaos around the country, the Second Amendment community is saying, hey, we need to remain together. These are the things that we should be pushing for. Where can we go as one people together via the Second Amendment? It is the ultimate cure for this disease of separation. It truly is. Now, the reason that I fell into guns and that I became in love and ingrained in this might be different than you. And that's fine. That is fine. I come from an area where guns were only carried by cops or criminals. That's it. There was really no middle ground. So growing up, I didn't know there was a middle ground. Until I took a job with a PD, I didn't understand that everyday Joes and Jills, if you will, could carry around something to protect themselves. I always thought that you have to just wake up, pray, and then pray that you make it home. But coming from the harsh environment I came from, coming from desperation, coming from poverty, the Second Amendment has now afforded me, look at my backdrop. I'm a kid from the inner city of St. Louis. Now I'm standing in northern New Mexico. I get to travel the country and view cool products, meet great people. I get to learn more about entrepreneurship. I am a guy that is now an entrepreneur based off what the Second Amendment has afforded me. I get to interact with people that we always don't agree. But this armed society thing, being a polite society, we always respect each other as human beings first. And then we can have a casual conversation. We can still hug and shake hands and understand that we all really want the same thing. We just take different paths of getting there. So instead of allowing this country to continue to divide us, while you're watching this, I want you to think about where we can go together under the umbrella and the tutelage of what the Second Amendment provides. Who are you? Who can you align with? And where can we go under this umbrella of freedom? Because it brings us together more than it separates us. And we have to remind the country of that, because we just don't carry guns. We just don't believe in the Second Amendment. We believe in America, what she can be, and where we can all go in a unified form and a unified front together. So this has been Kevin Dixie. I am thankful that you watched this year's virtual Second Amendment rally. I am happy to be here with you. I hope that everything in your families are going well, and I hope that you understand that what you were doing, what you were supporting, is valuable. We need it, and I look forward to seeing you all at the finish line of freedom, together, united, because that's where the Second Amendment can take us. Thank you very much. Have a great one.